Yo, welcome to the channel. It's your boy Skater V. On today's video, we're doing a review on Sifu. Published by Slow Clap Studios, they developed this action roguelike title where you're gonna have to try to survive the entire game in one life. And that's gonna require you to learn every level's layout, master timing, and perform every possible dodge and parry. Now let's get to the gameplay. Now you're going to be using the block button along with the analog sticks to be performing dodges to the direction of where the enemy is trying to hit you. There's also a stun meter on top that will allow you to do an enemy takedown. And the enemy AI has a great smooth animation that will showcase where they're going to perform their hits. Even to some of the crazy faster ones, you will still be able to figure out how you're going to be able to perform your dodge. While the controllers are simple and you can find them in the menu, it's just a mix of doing heavy and light attacks on large groups of enemies and on single bosses. And every time you take one down, you'll also gain a little bit of health if you do an enemy takedown. And the level layout is also great, as you can also get enemies knocked out of certain corners, go to across areas and perform enemy combos with also grabbing weapons like broomsticks, beer bottles, and also bats. And you can also knock out enemies and grab the weapons from them and use it against them as well. Now, some of the greatest lessons learned are from failure. And in this game, you will fail a lot. But that's actually a strength of its level design and its game mechanics, which it uses it to its advantage. So there's an aging system. So yeah, you're not going to truly survive the game all in one shot, but when you do go down, you will age as well. Now, there's actually more pros than cons to that. Now, when you go down, you're going to be sent to a menu where you can use that XP that you have to unlock certain abilities. Now, when you're going through one life, you can just put in once and you'll be able to gain that ability. But if you want to gain it permanent, you're going to have to put in maybe about 3 to 4 times to gain it permanently. But age is nothing that we can fight against. For every time you go down, it would then convert that to a number of years. So let's say you go down 4 times, you would then age by 4 years. Now, with age comes wisdom, and you will become actually stronger with power. But you have to watch out for when you hit 74, your run ends. Now, in each level, there's a bunch of items that you can find that could give you clues to piece the whole story together so you're not completely lost with all the times that you're going down, but with also some items that will help you unlock paths so you can go through levels even faster, while unlocking doors with either passes or codes. Even let you skip certain parts or whole levels to go to the final boss without interacting with a single enemy. And the level design and art style is truly unique. Slow Clap was able to really showcase not just modern and regular locations that you will find in a game like this, but also showcase some original art designs that gave its own unique flair. Now back to the combat. Now, in my reviews, I never try to explain or showcase the combat system of a game, only because I know that's going to be an experience that you're going to have while playing it. Now, I will give some tips. Now, while I saw that while doing light and heavy attacks are easy and they're not like the most complicated thing to perform, dodging is something you actually have to be on top of. Because while you could just hold the shoulder button, the entire game, it is going to get annoying. That is, kind of cheating. So you really are going to have to be on top of clicking it every once in a while and performing the dodges. So being patient is really great. And while I say the battles are kind of like Dark Souls-like, it's not fully like those titles because it does do a great job at explaining what it has to do. Especially in the first level, it's almost perfect. Like in this encounter, it will showcase you how to evade the enemy's movements so you could do perfect dodges. Now, while there is a focus meter, it doesn't stop time, so you can use the camera to your advantage to really figure out what direction you're going to evade to. And you should really keep an eye on your environment and see if there's any items that you can use to take down enemies. And while there's no sneak or stealth attack, if you run behind an enemy, you can at least knock them down in 1 or 2 hits. Now, honestly, the combat here is so solid. No matter what abilities or little extra things that help you to get through the levels faster, it still requires you to really figure out and master the mechanic. Now, it is a difficult title. I did enjoy my time playing, and I did want to get more out of it, even though the levels were really difficult to get through, and there's only a 5 without spoiling. And what I appreciate is that the developer added a bunch of quality of life options that will make your experience to go a little bit smoother and easier through the levels, so you can actually knock the difficulty down just by a bit. I even played on easy mode just so I could see what the game really had to offer, and I ended up being 70 years old. I don't know how, but the game still found a way to really challenge me and be as difficult from beginning to end. Try to stand 8 rounds in the ring out of 10.
Okay, young Padawan, let's see what you got.
Yes, master, I've trained my entire life for this moment.
Yeah, but I never taught you this move. Sticky fingers from the glazed donut.
Ah, I taught you well. Now, new lesson.
Your enemy would never fight fair. Now I shall use these hands. All right, buddy, let's see that license and registration.
Sir, do you not know who I am? I'm Hollywood superstar Steven Seagal. I even perform alongside Mick Jagger.
Well, that don't do anything for me, buddy. I prosecute everyone equally.
And what is the reason for this arrest, sir?
Well, I noticed that you won't subscribe to the channel yet. Better yet, how about you head over to my man Skater V's...
What's my line? Oh yeah, it's Twitch! Yo, thank you for watching the video. It's your boy Skater V. Please like and share the video. I post every Monday and Friday, and subscribe!
Now, while I can't deputize you or give you a black belt, I can definitely encourage you to go to the channel and go and mess with my boy in chat.
And don't think I won't find out if you didn't subscribe or not. My top deputy is on the case.
This is good. Is this a carrot?